no question, once Dillon broke into the secondary, no one.
When he got into the next
turnaround, that is.
And I think there should be a penalty on Freestate for crying out loud. It looked like they were, yeah.
Well, they're calling it dead, and it looked to me like they were way offside.
There's a flag. The guy jumped over our center. It should be a flag on Freestate.
Yeah, there's a flag laying at about the 2-yard line.
It was thrown late. Yeah, I don't think you could jump over like that, and I guess we'll find out.
I think he took off way early too.
It's going to be, hopefully the Panthers will get a chance to kick it again. Oh, they're going to pick it up. Who's the guy down there convincing these guys? No, you really didn't throw a flag. See, Coach Clark's out there saying, "Hey, what's up with that?"
Yeah, Coach Clark's got to be careful here. I know he went out there, but you sure don't want to get a penalty in this situation. Officials are all still huddled up talking about it, but they did wave it off. But they still haven't. It's like they still haven't made a final decision.
Well, I didn't think you could do what they did. It looked like, number one, they were offside, and again, the guy jumped over our lineman. Yeah, these guys I don't know what they're talking about now.
I think they're gonna line up like they're ready for a kick.
Well, they're going to have to explain it to Coach Clark, and you can see his frustration. You can see Coach Clark's frustration.
Yeah,
it's 27-7.
And we didn't get an official call from the White Hat. Usually they're going to come out and explain what they did, but no calling. You kind of wonder, you go, why'd they call the play dead if when they did?
And
yeah, Coach Clark is none too happy right now.
Well, he's talking to the line judge, who should have been the one that made the call, and that was, I don't know what that was. We'll have to read about that in the paper or whatever, because I don't even know what kind of a call that was.
And as you said, those extra points are all important. Now Derby leads 27-7, but you always want to have that extra point just in case. Tremendous job by the Panthers on keeping Lawrence Freestate out of the end zone, and one touch from the 5-yard line, and Dylan Edwards just outruns everybody.
Yeah, that call, that makes no sense to me. It looked like, number one, it looked like Freestate was offside, and
that's where my call was. I thought that and he just got a good run, and he must have just found just the perfect opening, but it sure looked like he was across before the ball was snapped.
I think everybody in here but 4 or 5 guys saw that too. High end over end. It's going to come down. It's going to be a short kick at about the 20. Big hole.
And a big blow by the Panthers on the sideline. I mean, they absolutely lit up the Lawrence Freestate guy, but Coach Clark doesn't care about the big hit. What he cares about is you gave Lawrence Freestate very good field position off that kick.
Yeah, he was coaching up a couple guys when the play was over. It was a return, a good return. He got it on the 20, and he returned it out to, looks like they're going to mark it at the 45. So 25-yard return. Lawrence Freestate has the ball again, trailing 27-7. The defense is back on the field.
Well, defense needs to keep playing the way they did that last series.
Back to pass goes Deneen. Got a man out in the flat. He got lit up, but he still picked up. It looked like Murph. He still picked up 7 or 8 on first down.
As we said, this is a very potent Lawrence Freestate offense. And, right now, this whole game, teams have been playing with a lot of emotion. Both sidelines are totally jacked up right now.
2nd and 2 on the Panther 40, looks like 47-yard line. Back to pass. The man out in the flat again. He was hit immediately. But he still picked up enough for a first down. Roman Bowden on the coverage, the linebacker. So the ball's now on the 39 of the Panthers. So 2 plays, a kick return and 2 plays, and they're in Panther territory on the 39. Deneen's very calm back there. And the ball's, he's going to pass again. This time he's rolling to the near side. And the ball was,
you know, the Lawrence Free State receivers out there looking around like, where's the pass interference? And he's the guy that if there was going to be it, he would have been called for it as he just fights off our defender. So good call by the officials.
Looked like it was Akins on the coverage. And you're right. That's what it looked like to me. He was pushing on our guy. And our guy had really good coverage, real good coverage on him. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Panthers showing blitz. Now they're backing out a little. And Deneen, straight up the middle, he gets hit by one of our linebackers, maybe 2, picks up a couple yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And this is 4-down territory.
Oh, no question. It's 4-down territory. You got 1:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. You're down by 20 points, at least in Panther territory. You got to get some points on the board if you're Lawrence Free State.
3rd down and 8. And what their goal is probably going to be to pick 4 or 5 up if they don't get a first down. Another low snap. Deneen's got a man open. Caught inside the 10.
Yeah, Panthers were out there. They just didn't really turn around in time. It was just floated up, and Lawrence Free State now has the ball in Panther territory. It looks like they're going to spot it around the 7 or 8 yard line, 9 yard line.
It's on the 8 yard line, 1st and goal. 37 seconds left. Again, they give it to Cleveland. He gets stopped short of the 5, so it's, you know, they had him stopped for sure, and I think it was Deneen just ran as fast as he could into his back, trying to push him forward.
That's an athletic play. I mean, you know, these Deneen kids we've seen, it seems like there's just been one every 2 or 3 years, and it's a family of guys that have all played major college football, so a great athletic family.
Back to pass. This time he's going to be caught. He's still being chased. Panthers miss him. He's still being chased. And he threw the ball, and it was caught.
Well, it was caught for a loss of yardage. I mean, so or no, he picked up a couple, but Doyle, we had him nailed for several times. We just couldn't bring him down. Yeah, that ends the 3rd quarter. Back
at the 30-yard line. Panthers lead this one at the end of 3, 27-7. This is Panther football on Live 105, KDKQ, 105.9 FM. We'll be back. Wow. Who's down?
You said he's down. And I was like, no, he's still running.
I don't think I ever said down. He wasn't. Okay. It's crazy. This quarterback has got more escapability than Harry Houdini. Probably not very many people know who that is. 3, okay. Well, we're back at Panther Stadium. Derby leads 27-7 after another escape by Jet Deneen. It's going to be, and he completed the pass, and I think they might have lost a yard on it, but he still completed the pass from about the 30-yard line. And so now it's 3rd and 6 from the 6.
Yeah, Panther defense came up big last series, stopping Lawrence Free State. We need a couple more stops here.
Back to pass again goes Deneen. This time he's just kind of jump passes, and he overthrows the receiver. So it's going to be 4th and 6.
Yeah, that ball, and it's exactly right. He jumped past because he had the pressure on him, and it was pretty obvious that ball was going to sail out of the end zone.
Jaden Metzger on the coverage for the Panthers, but he had slipped and fell, so the pass was just long. It was intended for Willits, who's 6'3". So now they move the ball to the far hash mark, short side of the field. Back to pass, incomplete. The Panthers are going to take over again inside their 10-yard line.
Well, here's a Panther defense that's been a couple of times, but definitely not broke. They've had two big stops around the 5-yard line. If you're Lawrence Free State, you gotta go, what do we got to do here to get points on the board? You know, Dylan Edwards is probably saying, hey, give me the ball, coach, feed me. And, just an outstanding play by the Panthers.
Well, I know this young man named Deneen. He has really carried these guys. And what's amazed me is his ability to escape. I mean, 3 or 4 Panthers, he just kind of looks at him and gets away.
Edwards is going to position up in the end zone on this first drive.
Yeah, it's on the 6. 11:50 to go. Panthers show motion to the near side. Keener. Good cut. Thatcher, he's going to pick up maybe a yard. Looked like there was more there than that, but there was a little bit of an alley for him to run through.
You just got to get a little bit of breathing room here.
Exactly. You got to get a little breathing room. If you do go 3 and out, you want to go 3 and out here midfield instead of back in your own end zone. So anyway,
it's the clock.
Second down. Again, Thatcher keeps it. Does a little bit of stepping in there and picks up, I'm going to say 4 or 5. So it's going to be third down and about 3.5, 4 yards to go for the Panthers. With 11 minutes to go, they lead 27-7.
Well, 3 and very manageable now, at least.
It is a little more manageable.
And again, Dylan Edwards has gotten a lot of yards tonight, but you got to give Free State credit that they've spied him on every single play. Dylan's taken a lot of shots, whether he has the ball or not.
Well, it's third down for the Panthers. They lead 27-7. They again show motion. Drake Thatcher in motion. And Drake was wide open, and the pass was off. Wasn't Thatcher, I don't think. It was Keener. But the pass was just off the mark.
Now, Camden Cooper needs to get off a good punt here. He's going to, he's going to be punting from close to his own end zone, and he needs to get some good yardage.
Yeah, that could have been, if that would have been a pass, if that pass would have been on target, probably would have been a first down. But, it's just one of those things.
Cooper is standing in his end zone.
Cooper's going to punt just inside the field. He hit a pretty good punt. Takes a derby bounce into Free State territory and goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of Free State.
So he got off a great high spiraling punt. Then it took a good derby bounce. So good job by Cooper to get the ball back out to midfield.
It was a good job. Good kick. And, from deep in his own territory. And he ended up, from where he punted it, it was 55 yards.
Doyle really here in the second half, short of the 95-yard touchdown but run by Dylan Edwards, the offense really hasn't got a whole lot established.
Well, I know we didn't use Dylan in that situation down there on any of the 3 plays, so maybe he is hurting a little bit.
Hey, sure didn't look like it on the long run.
I agree. First and 10. Again, they give it to Cleveland. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and probably lose a half yard on first down.
Derby did a good job that time on finishing the play because it looked like for a minute he was going to slide past, but a couple of tacklers were able to throw him for about a 1-yard loss.
I see Cole Minton in the game. Just 3 weeks ago, he had a broken wrist. He's in the game. And they give it again to Cleveland. Panthers hem him in. He gets finished off by Murph.
He's going to lose yardage, and I'm just going to say it. He is running scared. And he went out there feeling his way through that time and allowed the Panthers to close in on him. And that's not the way that you attack your prey. I mean, you're setting yourself up for failure if you run out there cowering like that.
27-7 Panthers. 3rd and 11. They show motion, Free State does, to the far side. And it's going to be, I believe, if they mark it where they should, it's going to be short of the first down.
Well, it should be short of the first down, and really a nice defensive play by the Panthers that time. You got to look at Deneen and you go, man, put pressure on me so I can scramble, because that kid does the best job when he's under pressure.
Well, it's 4th and 1 from the Panther 46. They're definitely going for it. They're behind by 20. And we're in the 4th quarter, and he gets it. He's going to get the first down close to the Panther 41 or 42, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
But I don't think there was any doubt who was going to get the ball on that play. You know, Deneen's done everything for Free State tonight.
Yeah, he's been Mr. Everything. 1st and 10, Panther 42, and a low snap. Back to pass, got pressure on him again, rolls to the far side, throws it up. Akins is there, and the guy he's 4 inches taller than Akins. He reached above him, made the catch at the 5-yard line.
Aiken had coverage all over the young man. It was just a tremendous catch by Free State to bring it down. So once again, you're asking the Panther defense to come up 4 times at the 5-yard line.
Well, that guy's 6'4", and Akins is like 5'11", so he just went above him. Again, they give it to Cleveland. He gets down to about the 5. Clock moving, 8:10 to go in the game. Panthers lead 27-7, and Free State's down inside their 10 like they have been 3 times.
And we got a Panther down again. So he's up. I mean, he's sitting at least now. But, again, a ball game that we've had a lot of people hurt.
Well, we got a minute. Tonight's broadcast of Panther football on Live 105 KDKQ 105.9 FM is sponsored in part by these great local Derby businesses. Tender Care Heating and Cooling, Radio Shack of Derby, Riverside Cafe of Derby, D&B Service Center, Shelton Collision Repair, Artistic Builders, D&M Mechanical, Muscle Focus Massage Therapy, Field Station Dinosaurs, and Johnson & Company Certified Public Accountants. The next time you visit one of these Panther football sponsors, let them know you heard their ad on Live 105 during the Panther football broadcast.